good win today on midweek, coming off a weekend where you dropped a series at Clemson. How does it feel to be back in the win column?
Well, it's always good to be home, and Luke Smith gives us another start and gets us through the first, 3-inning segment, as we like to call it. And it was, you don't know how these games are going to turn out. It's a 2-1 game, halfway through, and you try to hope you get an opportunity to use some arms, maybe haven't pitched as much, and get some guys at bats that maybe haven't gotten at bats that much. But we knew they were gonna fight. They were gonna make it tough, and fortunately, Elliott got us out of a huge jam there, and we got the bats going in the second half of the game.
Normally in these midweek games, the pitching isn't nearly as good as what it usually is during the weekend rotation, but today, between all 7 pitchers you sent to the mound, you guys got 14 strikeouts and only walked 5. What's it feel like to, even during a midweek game, to know that you're throwing out quality pitchers?
Coach Williams is the best, and we got talented arms, and especially in the midweek, and these guys that come out of the bullpen, and sometimes these younger guys don't throw as much, but they're super talented. And heck, I was disappointed at the way we gave up the 2 runs, that we gave up. But it showed you, how good our pitching is and how good they were today. And because the midweek games are tough, and we got some big ones coming up.
A couple of big days at the plate. Zach Britton, a couple doubles. Tyler, a couple doubles. Just talk about the offense and how well they were seeing the ball today.
Yeah, I was disappointed early. We left some runners out there. We didn't get a guy in from third. We didn't get a guy over and in. You'd like to manufacture some runs a little early in the game, but that third time through the lineup, the bats really got going, and Britton did what we know he's capable of doing. He's just in and out of the lineup and a little bit in the outfield and DH, and Benelis has another huge at bat, and that's to be good, you got to have different guys step up, different nights, and we've got plenty of guys that are capable of stepping up.
Was there any adjustment that was made offensively that got those runs going?
I don't know about it. We had a little heart-to-heart in the dugout, so I don't. Sometimes when I get mad, it works, and other times it necessarily doesn't. But they knew they knew we were frustrated, that we missed opportunities, and you let a good you let college baseball teams hang around, and anything can happen, and so we really, I thought, turned it up that third time through the lineup, and locked in, and just seemed more focused, had some more energy to us, and sometimes it's not always me. Zeke Pinkham called up the hitters, and shared his frustration. So it was good that we got guys that are into the game and they care, and sometimes that's all it needs, just a little refocus, hit the reset button, and it worked tonight.
You got Lucas back at the top of the order, 3 for 6 on Sunday. Got you started today with the leadoff hit and scored. How big is he to your top of the lineup?
Yeah, it just allows us to put Fitz in what we think is a comfortable spot for him in the 3-hole. It allows us to put a guy like Oriente or Britton behind Wyatt, so you get some protection for Wyatt. It stretches out our lineup when you can put Dunn at 1 and kind of bump some guys back. It makes us just deeper and stronger through the middle of the lineup. So, Lucas shows his versatility. We got him in the outfield. He finished the game at second base. It's nice. It's nice to have guys like that, as we call them, the Zobrist type players that can play just about anywhere on the field. And so if guys aren't hot and we need to stick Lucas in that spot, he can fill in any spot, and definitely adds to our depth right now.
NC State coming up, obviously another huge series. They all are in the ACC, but leading the Atlantic. How big is this for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we knew these weekends coming up here, the Clemson weekend and NC State were huge weekends, and we don't talk about it necessarily. I think the kids know. 15 road games in the ACC, and we just played a top 20 team, and now we're playing a top 10 team. Hopefully we learned a lot from the Clemson series, and a lot of respect for NC State. It's a great program, and so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good challenge.